in this language learning community, like, you know, I've learned to I've learned to respect people for what they want to do with languages, but you know, before I kind of got to that realization, sometimes I was thinking like, do you guys like know what it is to learn a language? Because like, I mean, I don't understand how these people are just like, oh, today I want to learn Portuguese. Oh my God, Romanian looks so cool. I'm just like so want to study Romanian now. Oh, and it just it's a never ending just like cycle of this kind of wanting, but you know,
Mm.
I'm not sure how much doing that they really are, right? That they're really doing.
I I know I know what you're saying. Well, I mean, on a certain level, I mean, after getting to this point in the conversation, it's pretty evident, kind of the way the way that we study languages is we're not really dabbling. We're kind of very committal. I don't
Absolutely.
mind a bit of I don't mind a bit of dabbling, and I've
Sure.
even done a tiny bit of dabbling. But um, I suppose what we're saying is we can't relate to that as much. That's not the way we've done things. So
Right.
it seems a little bit alien to us that way people kind of live the whole language learning experience, because
Right.
it's not very similar to ours.
And I've like so strongly related to you because of some of these things. I feel like you're a counterpart in a way that, you know, you kind of
I'm really
understand my
glad
mentality.
we've connected. I enjoy chatting with you. It's a lot of fun every time. Like the second time we got together and had a long chat, and it's just, you know.
Yeah, I tell you
Also,
what,
I there you go, you go.
I'll remember. I'll remember. Continue.
Okay, I was just gonna say, it would piss me off if I was dabbling all the time.
Mhm.
It would actually, just because of the person I am, it would actually piss me off where I would feel, I would feel stuck. Like I'm doing a bit of everything, but I'm not making real progress
Of
anywhere.
course.
Like I think about how, because I feel like it would take so long to reach what I'm going to call maybe the intermediate threshold. Where it takes so long to pass the threshold where all of a sudden you can start doing things in the language. You can start reading in the language, just listening to podcasts for fun, watching
Yeah.
YouTube videos. And the most important one, being able to have conversations with people. The moment I can have conversations with people is the moment where I'm like,
Right.
because all of a sudden, like when I meet that random person in the street or at the cafe, I can go up to them and I can have a conversation with them. Whereas, for example, if I feel like if I'm dabbling all the time, I'd be like, well, yeah, I do know some Italian, but if I go up to them, I'm not going to be able to understand or say shit,
Mhm.
and that'd annoy me so much.
Right. And I think it's just like, you know, it's natural that we have this mentality in a way we don't just share like the love of language learning. You and I were both competitive runners. So it's like from this kind of mentality,
Mm.
you know, I started running when I was 13, okay? Running became my life. And I did it as like my main activity until I was 22. And from when I was 13 until I was 22, the transformation was just like, I mean,
Were
it
you
was
very
quite
competitive?
respectable.